What's up, pirates? It's your homeboy GM with One Piece chapter 928. Before I start this review, let me just remind you that it is very important to encourage the manga industry by purchasing the official releases because a lot of people put the hard work to make those happen. You can find them online at your local bookstore, or better yet, you can even download legally the digital versions. They are even cheaper. And don't forget to encourage my mega project called Heart of Wildfire. The link is down below. You can check it out, donate, or share it with your friends, family, or whoever you want. And you know what? The support is already appreciated if you can do at least one of those things. Just talk about it with your friends and share the link and all that. The support is highly appreciated. So thank you. This chapter is pretty much split in three parts. The first one is about Luffy and Kidd in jail. Second one is the official introduction of Lady Komurasaki. And the third part, which is pretty much the ending, it's about Momonosuke, talking about his sister Hiyori, who is alive. And we saw that it was pretty obvious that Hiyori is obviously Lady Komurasaki. But let's start first with the first chapter, not first chapter, the first part of this chapter. We got Luffy giving full tickets to the old man Hiyu, who he saved in the previous chapter. And of course, you got White Hair Caribou begging him for his help and for some food tickets. Turns out that it was really White Hair Caribou. I thought that there might have been a chance that he would have been the lookalike revolutionary soldier that looked like Caribou, but turns out it's really him. And how did he end up there? I don't even know, and I'm not even surprised. Even though this guy has a huge bounty on his head, he's pretty much useless, especially in the new world, because I think Crocodile said it, just having super powerful powers, it's not enough. It's how you wield them that makes you invincible. And I think that Caribou will somehow help destroy Luffy and Kidd. In some way, I think that as useless as he can be, his powers does have some utility, and he will have a certain use in the chapters to come, especially during the breakaway. I'm surprised that for a guy as big as Raizo, he's pretty discreet. He managed to infiltrate the jail without anybody noticing him. So the fact that he did that, props to him. Apparently, the keys to the keys to the sea stone handcuffs are pretty well guarded. So it's gonna be tough for Raizo to retrieve those keys. So patience is needed. And another thing, I don't know if you noticed that Luffy gained some muscle. I don't know if you noticed that he gained some muscle weight. Like working there really did wonders for him. Like I said the previous chapter review, and I'll say it again. Luffy went to Impel Down and escaped. After that, any other jail is like playground. So for him, it's like an additional training for him, and it really did wonders. He become more muscular and less skinny. So I think that, and I'm going a bit far with this, but I think that this new gain muscle weight might be helpful for a new Gear 4 form. We see Kidd as well, and we learned that he lost his arm against the Red Hair Pirates, the crew commanded by the Yonkou Shanks. And apparently he did have a scuffle with Big Mom, but it was against one of his Sweet Commanders. And I know that among the three Sweet Commanders, there used to be another one, but that one got defeated, and I'm pretty sure that it was by Kidd. And Kidd wanted something from Big Mom, so he just stole something and he left. So what was it? I'm wondering what it was. I mean, if you have any clue of what it was, please tell me in the comment section, because I got a feeling that we had a clue about this, but it was a long time ago, so I kind of forgot. So sorry about that. I would love to see a flashback on how Kidd lost his arm. Like we know that it was from battling Shank's crew, but I want to see how it happened. Because I mean, it was to be expected. Like you don't mess with Shanks. It's Shanks. Come on. And here's something that is awfully weird. Okay, and this is gonna be gross. What I'm about to say. Um, we know that Shanks has only one arm. He lost it. He sacrificed his arm to save Luffy when he was a kid. Now, Kidd also has lost an arm. This is gonna sound weird, I know, but I find it a bit of a coincidence that both, I mean, the cut of the arm is pretty much at this exact same spot that Shanks lost his arm. And I'm not saying that this is gonna happen, but what if, and again, disgusting, but what if Kidd's lost arm is now Shanks? I know, weird. Like, I've seen weird stuff in One Piece, but I don't know. It just clicked in my mind that it could happen. You know, it's weird, and sorry if you got grossed out by that, but yeah, I don't know. It could happen. Second part, Lady Komurasaki. Um, Overall, she is a glorified gold digger. Take my money when I'm in need. She take my money when I'm in need. We get to a flashback of an old guy who sacrificed money, family, and household by giving her money constantly because she's told a lie that she wanted to be free from the brothel, but turns out she got the guy got played, and he wanted to kill Lady Komurasaki in retaliation. But of course, she's highly protected. Um, so yeah, I got a feeling that she's gonna turn out to be a good woman actually, because like I said, at the end, it's pretty much 99% sure that she is Momo's sister. Again, well, okay, 99. Let's go with 90%. All right, because it lines up to this direction. So back to Komurasaki. Yeah, she's a gold digger. She's the highest courtesan of Wano, and now she is going to the lair of Lord Orochi and all that. And she has some freaking high heels. Like, those things are as high as her height. So wow, that is quite a big fashion statement. But anyways, in terms of beauty, she is beautiful, drop dead gorgeous, like Senji said. If you ask me, let's say, who is more beautiful between her and Hancock and Nami, I would put. Okay, no. Let's stay on Nami for a second, like because I know I was just talking about Hancock, the previous chapter review. But if I had a choice between Hancock and Komurasaki, who is the most beautiful? For now, I'm gonna give the title to Hancock. Why? Because one, we know more about her, and two, even though she has this proud and powerful stance towards people, when it comes to Luffy, she is just magnificently and wonderfully cute. Like, the way she is shy around Luffy. It's just cute. It's adorable. It's lovely. It is just charming. So so far we don't know much about Lady Komurasaki, but yeah. So if I had to compare between her and Hancock, I would like if I had those two between me and you tell me, Greg, you gotta pick just one of those chicks. Hancock by far, as long as she doesn't turn me into stone. Well, maybe because of that, I would probably pick Kumarasaki, but she's a gold digger. So okay, you know what? Those two are like wow. Um, you know what? Nami is pretty much a saint compared to these two. Yeah, women are complicated, very complicated. Third part, Momonosuke and Kumarasaki. So nobody, people saw Momo's mother die, but they didn't see anything about his little sister, Hiyori. And it seemed like it's pretty 90% sure because the way they did the transition from Lady Komurasaki to Momonosuke, it's pretty much like official that she is Hiyori. My guess is she hid her real identity. She decided to become a courtesan and rise up to the ranks to become, the highest courtesan, so she could be protected. So nobody would dare to touch her. So I'm guessing that this is the story that went on for the last 20 years of her existence. Of course, if Lord Orochi knew about this, well, he'd probably kill her on sight. So overall, it was an okay chapter. We got some information. It was more of an informative chapter, not a action-packed chapter. About information, revelation, who is who, what happened to who, something like that. So it's pretty much like that. So in terms of information, it was a great chapter. But overall, it was a good chapter. It was perfectly a normal, good chapter. So, Pirates, tell me your thoughts about this chapter. Let me know about your theories. What do you think about this? Is Hiyori, Lady Komurasaki, and Momo's sister? Let me know in the comment section. Share this video, much appreciated. I don't know if we're gonna get a chapter next week because it's gonna be Christmas and even mangakas need a break, especially Oda. So if there's no chapter next week, well, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week. All right. So in the meantime, please, guys, do me a favor for your homeboy. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and take care of yourselves. See ya.